of learning through the YouTube. So good morning, or good afternoon, everyone. Guess who came to school today? Bee, Inky, and Snake. Because I was a little bit lonely, so they're going to help do the circle time too. So let's sing everyone's names. I'm going to get my pointer, and we'll start with Inky. Hello, Inky. Hello, Bee. Hello, Snake. I'm glad you could be with me. Now let's sing your names. Hello, Abby. Hello, Asia. Hello, Benny and Graydon. I hope you had a good week. Hello, Gion. Hello, Jackson. Hello, Joe and Kenzie and Laksh. How do you like school this way? Hello, Liam. Hello, Lucas. Hello, Maxim. I'm missing you today. Hello, Michael. Hello, Mila. Hello, Selma. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Arya. Hello, Adeline. Hello, Christy and Daniel. I love seeing your pictures. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Juliana. Hello, Liam and Mason Flores. I hope you're enjoying the weather. Hello, Mason Singh. Hello, Nadar. Hello, Ruheen and Sana. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Yuvraj. Hello, Alexis. Hello, Austin and William. I hope you're doing well. Hello, I'm going to say hello to my grandchildren in Ottawa because they're watching me too. Hello, Penny. Hello, Edward. Hello, anyone else that's watching. Hello, children. I'm glad that I can help you. Okay, so today is Monday, and we're going to do the calendar. So let's go over here, and I'm going to point. You can help me sing. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you know what day it is? Yes, today is Monday. So we're going to count our numbers. If you remember, number 1 was April Fool's Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, are you curious why I have umbrellas and rain on my calendar? Well, there's an old nursery rhyme or a poem that says, March winds bring April showers to bring the May flowers. So often in April, it rains a lot, but that's okay because it gives the trees the food they need to start to grow and the flowers. So I'll be curious this month if our weather is more rainy than usual. We'll have to wait and see. So let's see what our exercise is for number 6 today. Oh, 6, march in place. Now you can show your mom and dad when we march in place. We always pretend we're a sneaky elf. So we put our hand on our lip like this and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I forgot to remind you, are you remembering to be looking at me and listening and being a whole body listener? That's why we got up right now, just to use some movement. Guess what I found? I'm very excited. I found a new yoga book. So we're going to do a yoga exercise too. And it's called ABC Yoga. Because we know our sounds, now we're going to start matching the sounds with the names of the letters. So let's see. Oh, the first one is for armadillo. So an armadillo is an animal that lives in the desert. And it says, armadillo curls up quick, stretch with us to do this trick. So let's try the armadillo. So I'm going to go on my hands, knees, and then I'm going to stretch my arms like this, just like that. Or maybe you also can stretch like that. Armadillos have big, long snouts, and they like to eat bugs. Do you like to eat bugs? I don't. I'm going to pretend. And while I do it, I'm stretching my back. That feels good to stretch. Okay, so we'll do 2 yoga exercises today. The next one's called the butterfly. Who's that fluttering by? Join your hands and feet and smile at the butterfly. So let's try that. So join your hands and your feet. Are we going to go like this? Oh, like this. And we can be a butterfly. Now again, I know some of you are a lot more flexible than me. I'm not as flexible, but that's okay. I try my best. That's what you have to do. You always have to try your best. Oh, this feels fun and relaxing. Okay, so now I'm going to stand up and we're going to sing the April song. You can stay seated. Ready? Here's our, so you see there's the umbrella and the rain. Oh, there's a little ducky and a little bunny. April, April, days may be warm or cool. Let's have fun, but don't be an April fool. We'll look for the garden flowers and watch for April showers. On an April day, we'll sing and play as we celebrate spring at school. April, April, it's time for a holiday. Your Easter bunny. Easter bunny is hopping along the way. The leaves on the trees will start growing. The farmers, they'll start hoeing. That means you're getting your fields ready. It will be green because it's spring now that April is here to stay. Okay, now we're going to talk about the weather. So I hope you have your April graph ready. We'll give you a minute in case you need it. So I'm going to talk about the weather while you get your graph ready. So today, it's a little bit cloudy. And it's a little bit windy. Oh, I need my words, don't I? Silly. Put the pictures here. Cloudy and windy. You can see the words. So it says today's weather is cloudy and windy. And the temperature is going to be 12 degrees today. Woohoo! That's kind of a nice day to go walking. So 1 and a 2 make a 12. So then we can read this chart. The temperature is 12 degrees above 0. Now, instead of putting the dots on our weather board, because we're not at school, we're going to do it on our graph. So it's cloudy, I said, and windy. So we haven't had any April showers yet, have we? All right. Or maybe we have. Now, I thought we could do O Canada, because we usually do O Canada at school. So I'd like you to stand up, feet together. Remember, we don't wiggle our hands. We stand at attention because we respect our country. And I think your mom and dad will be so happy that you know all the words to O Canada. I know Jovin's mommy told me that Jovin did it at home and she was so proud. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Nice. Okay, now should we do super brain, because that will help you focus and stay concentrating. So left over right, right over left, and go up and down, up and down. This settles our mind, gets us ready for learning. We can remember how clever we are, how kind we are. We're good listeners. We're quiet workers. I can feel my body calming down. Nice. Okay, now you can sit down. Now Now today, this week, we're going to make another book. But before we make the book, I got out a little book that we have out now, and I thought we could practice some words. So this says, I can. What can I do? I can. Now you help me sound it out. Did you say sit? I can sit. Yes, you can. I can sit. I like these books because there's a question. We have to think about it first. I can. Let's sound this out. You sound it out. N. Run. I can run. I know you all can run because sometimes I have to remind you walking feet. I can hop. Let's see. Look, you can hop. Do you want to hop right now? You know, bunnies hop. We're going to be doing bunny songs this week. I can skip. I can skip. Yeah, you can. I know we do skipping games sometimes. You're all good at skipping. A skip is like a jump and a hop together, or hop step. I can clap. Oh, you're very good at clapping. I can jump. Oh, it's jumping to catch a butterfly. You can jump. Do you want to jump now? Oh, that was good jumping. I can so you would say and stand. We stand like that when we sing O Canada, don't we? I can stamp. You mean stamping like in our, when we stamp our fingers on our finger phonics books? I don't know. Oh no, look, he's in the red zone. He's stamping his feet. He's a little bit angry. I hope you get back to the green zone. Oh, and we finished. Look, there's B and Inky and Sonic. That's a computer that helped Inky make the books. Inky made this book. That was so nice. Okay, so now you've been sitting for a minute and concentrating. I'm going to put a music video on, or not a video, music for us to listen to and to move to. But it's all about what I want to be when I grow up. So guess what I am? I am a teacher. When I was a little girl, when I was in SK, because we didn't have JK when I was a little girl, I said, oh, I want to be a teacher when I grow up. I already knew. Some people don't know what they want to be when they grow up, and that's okay, but there's different kinds of jobs. And so sometimes it's nice to think about what I want to be when I get bigger, because guess what? Every time you have a birthday, you get bigger and a year older. And someday you'll be growing up. Your mommy used to be a little girl, your daddy used to be a little boy, but they grew up and they became a mommy and a daddy. And maybe they're workers too. So I'm going to turn on the music, and then I'm going to, we can dance together.
You know what I've always wanted to be? A figure skater.
Oh, figure skater.
I think it would be so much fun to jump and spin on the ice. Do you guys want to be figure skaters with me? Come on, let's jump and spin together. Jump, jump, spin. Jump, jump, spin. Jump, jump, spin.
Whoa!
You guys are great figure skaters.
That's what I wanna be. That's what
really would be proud to be the leader of the band, 'cause that's what I wanna be. You know what would be great? To be a firefighter.
Oh,
That
that's
would be
so
so
fun.
exciting. You have to climb ladders, spray water all over.
No.
Let's do that together. We're gonna climb and spray water.
Ready?
Climb, climb, spray. Climb, climb, spray. Climb, climb, spray. Good job. The fire's all out.
That's what I wanna be.
That's what I wanna be. It sure would be exciting to be a firefighter, 'cause that's what I wanna be. But you know, of all the things I want to be, what I really love to be is an ice cream taster.
Oh, yes.
Imagine having a job tasting ice cream. Come on, let's scoop the ice cream, taste it, and say, scoop, taste, scoop, taste, scoop, taste. Uh-oh, we may have to make some more ice cream.
I eat it all.
That's what I wanna be. That's what I wanna be. I try out all the flavors if I were a true taster, 'cause that's what I wanna be. That's what I wanna be.
Here we go. And
That's what I wanna be. It's really hard to choose from all the things that I could do, but that's what I wanna be.
yay! Did you have fun doing those actions? I did. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This week, we're making our last book. And it says, I am a worker. I'm a worker. So this is a bit of a tricky word. The should be there, but so it says worker. And so your moms and dads have gotten the page. I'm going to sit down and we're going to start working on it right away. So I'm going to come over here. And we're going to have to, on each page, fill in some missing words. This says, I'm sure you know what this is. What does this say? Ah. Ah is a word. Ah. And this says, let's sound it out. Am. So the page we're working on today is this page, just this page. I only want one page at a day. So get out this page. It says, I am a worker. And then it says number 3. Because we're going to, at the end of the week, we're going to cut the book up and make our book together. So that's how they did it. So I thought to do it, I wonder if you have gel pens. You know, my grandchildren, Penny and Eddie, love gel pens. And we did gel pens with you guys a little bit at school. You did the little leprechaun gel pens, and you all enjoyed it. So first of all, I have to get my pencil. And I have to put my name, because it's my work. So I'm going to write by Mrs. Freer. Your name's not Mrs. Freer. You're going to write your name there. So right on this line. And then it says I, and there's a blank, baker. So what word is missing? Is it a that's missing? A baker? Or is it am? I am a baker. It's am. So with your pencil, I want you to do a circle and a stick and the m sound. Fill in the missing letters. I am a ba. Now this sound says a today. Ba-ake-er. I am a baker. So I know I see some of you on Facebook, and I see some of you do bake with your moms and dads. I saw Liam was baking. It looked really good when he was baking. So that's kind of cool. So bakers, this looks like chocolate chip cookies. So when I draw, I have to use colors that make sense. So remember that skin tones can be any of these. This is my whole box of skin tones. I've got some missing. So I'm gonna, first of all, you can draw however you like, but we'll just do it together and we can talk while we're doing it. So I'm gonna, so there's the baker here. So I have to make sure that whatever the baker looks like on the front cover, he's gonna look like the same on this page. So I made his skin tone like this, so it's the same baker. I'm gonna make his skin tone look like this. There, he's got a happy face. Now, I'm gonna do all the skin tones first. Who do you think this is? I think that's a doctor. Who do you think this is? I think this might be a builder. So let's see. Maybe we'll let the builder be this skin tone. It's very similar, isn't it? We all have different colors of skin. And that's okay, that mixes. And then I'm gonna, maybe I'll give the doctor a brownish skin. Like that. I think the doctor's a girl. Okay, so then, so I didn't have any gel pens with skin tone, that's why I'm using the crayons. But now I'm gonna get out my gel pens. So the baker, I don't really have to do white because usually they wear a white hat, but I'm gonna give my baker maybe brownish hair. So it's nice to use the gel pens, they're fun. I hope you have gel pens at your house. They're fun to use. Oh, but I'm gonna give the baker, he's got his little scarf here. Ooh, I'm gonna give him a pink scarf. Are you coloring along with me? If you don't have gel pens, you can use crayons, you can use markers. Markers kind of leak through to the next page, so that's the only trouble sometimes. So I'm not gonna do, his shirt is usually white too. So now the doctor, what am I gonna do with the doctor? Oh, she's wearing a stethoscope. So let's see if I can find the stethoscope color. Maybe my doctor will have. Right now the doctors are taking care of all the people at the hospitals, making sure everybody's staying healthy. Thank goodness for doctors and nurses to take care of us. That's an important job. Bakers are important jobs too because we need to eat. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to color the doctor's hand. Now, when I was a little girl, doctors only wore white coats, but now I notice that they sometimes wear all different colors of coats. I'm gonna make this a doctor with this color. A blue jacket. She's a friendly doctor. Do you like the colors I'm using? You can use whatever color you like. You don't have to use the same color as me at all because we're all different. I said the doctor was going to have brown hair. Usually my box isn't so full because I have this divided between all the boys and girls. Today my box is full because there's no boys or girls here. Now, if the gel pen doesn't work, sometimes you have to, oh, that one doesn't want to work. Sometimes gel pens can be frustrating too when the ink does not come out. Oh, there. Now, do you know what the doctor's wearing on her head? It's like a little light. So she can see better, I think. I think that's what it is, a little light. So let's make it pink, just to be nice. Most of the doctors we see right now are wearing masks across their face. Now here is our builder. Builders have to wear hard hats to protect their heads. Everyone has equipment that they have to wear. Different things they wear that tell us what they are. That doesn't want to work. Let's try another one. You know what teachers have to wear? Smiling faces. Oh, what color hair should I give that builder? Should I give him orange hair? That'd be okay. He can have orange hair. Like, do you think he's a leprechaun builder? And I have to give him a shirt. Maybe I'll give him, this is a nice color. Whoa, I like that color. Okay, so now, my baker has to look the same as the baker on the cover because it's the same person. So do you remember what color I made his scarf? That's right, I made it pink. I have to give him a pink scarf again. Ooh. You can tell it's hot because the steam's rising up. Try to stay in the lines when you're coloring. Try not to leave any white spots because this is your book you're going to be using for library, and you want to make sure that when you read it to your grandma and grandpa on FaceTime or mom and dad at home, that they enjoy reading it. Now, the baker always has to wear gloves so he doesn't burn his hands. Let's make purple oven mitts. That protects his hands. Do you like purple? I think some of you really like purple. I know some of you like green. See, now he won't get burnt hands. Now, what kind of cookies do you think these should be? Do you think they should be chocolate chip? Make my cookies. Have you been baking at home? Are you a baker? When you bake, you have to measure the ingredients. So cookies would probably take some flour and some sugar and an egg and baking soda or baking powder, maybe a little bit of vanilla, and probably chocolate chips. Maybe you could make raisin cookies. Whatever you like. And this big tin, oh, I need silver. Let's see if that's silver. I don't know if that's silver. I don't think I've got silver. So I'm going to get a little bit of, remember if we do the black really lightly, it looks like silver, doesn't it? My silver tray. I don't think I've ever seen a baking tray that's any other color but silver, but you never know. And then I'm going to, just for the fun of it, trace these lines because it's fun to trace them. That helps me. Are you remembering to use your froggy fingers when you're coloring? I hope so. There. So now, you're going to read it again. I want you to practice reading. Put your finger under each word. So there's our tricky word. I. Here's our new word, am. Let's see right here, am. It's the same word, except it's a capital in this because it's a title. A worker. So this one is tricky because it says or, doesn't it? But it's worker. We don't say worker. And this it says, I am a baker. So I don't want you to do anything else with this page. You're finished for today. I don't want you to start the next pages until tomorrow, okay? We don't want to rush because we want to make sure our brain's remembering. If you still want to color and you're enjoying it, you could do these. You can trace along here. Sometimes people like to color, they get into it. So you could trace these and make it even look more interesting to look at, because this is the cover page. All right, so now we're going to have some songs. Let's go over here. This is Easter week, a week of Easter. And Easter songs are fun. So I've got a song about a little egg. And here it goes. Let me start here. This egg is called Eggbert. Eggbert, the Easter egg, was a happy little Easter egg. Cutest thing you ever saw. in the window of the big department store, so like a big store, like a dollar store, or maybe the bay, all day the children came, noses pressed against the window pane. They spoke to Egbert, but alas, oh no, what happened? Egbert cried because he couldn't answer back. And all at once, the clouds rolled by to let the sun shine through. Believe it or not, it got so hot that Egbert split in two. Well, out popped a baby chick, a teeny weeny little baby chick. And the children heard him say, Egbert wishes you a happy Easter day. So I think we're going to sing this song all week so that you can learn the words. It's a song that I've been singing an awfully long time, and I like singing it. This is another fun song. I learned this song when I was a teenager, when I was learning to be a teacher. And I used to come home and practice with my little brothers, and they'd say, sing that song again. And so get out your bunny ears. And this is about Little Rabbit Frou. Little Rabbit Frou, Frou, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bonking them on the head. And down came the fairy godmother, and she said, Little Rabbit Frou, Frou, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bonking them on the head. I'm going to give you 2 more chances, or I'm going to turn you into a goo. But the very next day, Little Rabbit Frou, Frou, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bonking them on the head. And down came the fairy godmother, and she said, Little Rabbit Frou, Frou, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bonking them on the head. I'm going to give you 1 more chance, or I'm going to turn you into a goo. But the very next day, Little Rabbit Frou, Frou, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bonking them on the head. And down came the fairy godmother, and she said, Little Rabbit Frou, Frou, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and bonking them on the head. You've used up all your chances, and now I'm going to turn you into a goo. And she did zap. Hair today, goon tomorrow. That's a little bit of a joke. Now, I've got 1 more song we're going to do for today. I'm going to have bunny ears. Do you have bunny ears you could put on? And I want you all to lay down on the floor. Tuck up tight, because you're going to be a little sleeping bunny. Are you laying down? See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly spring. Come and let us gently wake them with our merry tune. Oh, how still are they ill? Wake up soon. Oh, up you get. Hop, little bunnies, hopping, hopping, hop, little bunnies, hopping, hopping, hop, little bunnies, hop, and stop. Did you stop? Good. Okay, so now it's time for our art time. So here we go.